guys, so today I have another back to school video, which is going to be a high school makeup look thing. You can wear this in middle school too if you wanted to, because it's honestly like literally nothing. My eyeshadow did not turn out the way I wanted it to, so I'm really sorry about that. Let's just get started. But yeah, I also actually have another high school makeup look from last year. If you guys want to go check that out, I'll probably link it in the down bar if I remember to. But anyway, let's just get on started with the video. Alright, so I already primed my face with my Nivea Poche balm and moisturized and stuff. So the next thing I'm gonna do is spray some of my Mario Badescu little rose water spray. I do also have the green one. If you guys are wondering which one's better, honestly they're the exact same. I do feel like this one would probably be better for oilier skin. This one smells a lot better. Like if you like rose water smell, this is one for you, but this one has like a really nice like natural smell to it. I don't know. But I'm gonna go spray this one on my face. Alright, well now I'm going to prime my eyelids, and I'm using the Essence I Heart Stage or I Love Stage, one of the two. The writing kind of came off, but I really like this primer, and it's like $3, and I've been using it since middle school and it works for me and it lasts really long. Now I'm going to apply foundation. So you can wear like foundation all over your face and everything and do like the whole shebang on the first day, but after that I tend to just like to cover up my under eyes and any like pimples, but I don't like to do the whole foundation on my face just because that takes kind of a while for me. So yes, for school, I like to use that as like a time for me to use up makeup I never use that much. So I don't like to use concealer every single day just because I run out of it really easily, so I like to keep concealer for like my pimples or something. So on a daily basis, I will just use a foundation just because I feel like it's a lighter layer, and I don't know. I pretty much use foundation as my concealer, so yeah. But I'm using the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1, so if you are lazy, this is a 3-in-1, and it has sunscreen. It just has like a primer and concealer and foundation all in one, and I'm in the shade Nude Beige. So yeah. I know I'm probably not supposed to use foundation as concealer, but I do like to do that just because, again, it's a lot lighter on the skin. And I mean, you do have to kind of build up coverage if you're trying to cover up a pimple, but I've been doing this for like a year now, and I kind of just like it, just putting it in like small parts of my face, and then use my concealer if I have like a really bad pimple. But it's just kind of a way for me to use up products, I guess. That's kind of like my whole point. It's because I have way too many foundations, and I need to use them up since I never use them anymore. So yeah, I've had a lot of pimples recently, and it's really irritating. I used to use the Real Techniques buffing brush to like buff all of this in. It tends to keep the coverage and it's just faster, but I want it to be more like airbrushed into my face, so I'm just gonna use my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. See, now my face just has like a nice like glow to it. But I am probably gonna go in with concealer to cover up some pimples. Revlon Photo Ready Concealer in the shade Light Medium, and I'm kind of running out of this, so I need to use a little brush. Sorry, my voice is a little raspy. It's freaking like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I woke up at like 12, so my voice is still kind of gross. I did apply a little bit more of the foundation under my eyes, and now I'm using the Airspun powder, and I have the shade Translucent, and they also have a translucent like extra coverage powder too that I guess has more coverage to it, but this one already kind of gives you quite a bit of coverage. So I'm just using my Beauty Blender again and setting my eyes. If I was like wearing the whole shebang, I guess I would bake under my eyes, but every day I kind of just quickly like set everything in. Also, quickly, if you guys do prime your eyelids for eyeshadow, make sure you set them with a powder or like a skin tone colored eyeshadow, just because your eyeshadows will look 10 times better. Sorry. If you have like a smooth base for it. So, because my eyeshadows used to be kind of patchy because I never used to do that until like this year I started setting my eyelids and my eyeshadow looks so much better. I go in with a Real Techniques like little fluffy powder brush and powder just my entire face, any spots that I may have missed. Now on to bronzer. So I have two current favorite bronzers. I have the Hickoria, I don't know how to say this properly. I think I used this in my last tutorial, my last year's back to school tutorial, but it's just their Radiant Shimmer Bronzer, and it looks like this, and I love it. I just use those 3 shades. I'd never touched the blush. I love this one a lot. I always go back to it. And then my other favorite is the e.l.f. I Like Wiley Face Palette, if that's how you say it. This was limited edition last summer, so you guys can't get this one anymore, but I do like the bronzer in here. It has like gold specks in it. I don't know how to explain it, but I think I'm gonna use this one today just because I've been using this one way too much, and you guys will probably see this in like my everyday like makeup routine for school that I might do. So, but whenever I apply this, I like to use a little stippling brush by Urban Studio, and I really like this bronzer. Now I like to contour my nose, and I use another e.l.f. little palette. This is their contour kit, or not contour kit, contour palette. It's, I think, the lighter one. I think they have 2 different contour palettes, I don't know, but I have this one, and I'm taking the darkest shade on a little angled brush, and I'm using this to contour my nose. Using the same palette, I'm going to take this Posh like duo brush thingy. I'm taking this side, and I'm taking the lightest shade. This is slightly shimmery, but it's not that noticeable, and I'm just cleaning up the line. That looks really bad. What the hell's going on? Let me fix that. Yeah, with this bronzer, I either have good days or bad days depending on my texture of my skin, because I tend to get a lot of pimples in this area, so you guys can see. Wow, that looks really, really bad. I don't like that. Alright. We're just gonna leave it at that. I always have like good or bad days with my bronzer. Just depends on the day, I guess. Then with the same brush, I take this side and I apply some blush. So I'm using the Too Faced little Peach Beach blush. Taking these 2 shades. I'm not taking this one just because it is very shimmery. It's literally a highlight. So is this blush. It's very, very like shiny. Wow, I've used freaking 3 e.l.f. things in a row. Now I'm taking 2 more. I mean 2 e.l.f. things in a row. I'm using the e.l.f. Little like liquid highlight thing in the shade Spotlight. I really like this one. I don't know why. This is a really good like drugstore liquid highlight. I've been using it for a good year, and it's literally my favorite thing. You could just leave it like that if you wanted to, but I don't like doing that because you can kind of like see like a legitimate line. So I use the Blush Gems highlight, and I've been using this highlight for again also a year, and it's one of my favorites. It's definitely a really, really good dupe for MAC Soft and Gentle. And this one's actually more pigmented than that one. I think this one's better for like my skin tone and up, but if you're really, really fair, this probably won't look good as a highlight. It'll give you that like weird shadow thing, because it kind of gives me that. I don't know how to explain it, but basically I'm talking too much, and I didn't want this video to be super long, but it might be. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows really quick. I'm not going to film this on camera just because everyone does their eyebrows differently. If you guys want an eyebrow routine, let me know, I'll do it. But yeah, I always do something different. I either use like powder, or I'll use my dip brow or a pencil, so it all just depends. But I'm using the dip brow in blonde. I need to get a new one. It still works, but I do really, really need a new one. I just haven't gone around to it. Definitely not my best brow look. I'm really sorry. They kind of look really harsh. But I'm using the CoverGirl Professional little natural lash thingy. I don't know what this is, but yeah, I really like it. The MAC Bare Study. That looks so pretty. Wow. Alright, is the MAC Bare Study paint pot. I love MAC paint pots. They're honestly one of the best cream eyeshadows, and they make your eyeshadow last so long. I'm using my Modern Renaissance palette. I love this. Honestly, I'd really recommend getting like one good palette for school. But I'm gonna do like a very like simple makeup look. I don't know. So I'm gonna take Warm Taupe, and I'm gonna put this throughout my crease. And I'm just gonna use the fluffy brush, I don't know. I'm gonna take a little like flat kind of brush, and I'm gonna use Raw Sienna, which is this one. And I really love these like warm toned eyeshadows. I don't know why. Take a little, yeah, like looked at it like this. I'm gonna take a little detailer brush. I'm taking Cypress Umber, which is the darkest shade, and I'm going to use it as a liner, kind of like just do like a really thin line. It kind of acts as a shadow. Again, for your eyelashes, I did talk about this in my like summer makeup routine, I think, if that's what it was called. Am I doing the same look from that video? I hope I'm not, but I'm just gonna put this on my eyes. I think I want to put a little bit of, I can't say this right, but it's just like the pink shade right here. It's like a faded pink, and I'm just gonna take it on the same brush I used to apply Warm Taupe, and let's see what happens. I've never used this shade. I've always been like drawn to this color, but I was always too scared to use it. Kind of like that. Now going to take the brush that comes in the palette, and I'm gonna take Vermeer and put this on my inner corners. Literally love this eyeshadow. Using the Voluminous Miss Manga Waterproof, and another one of my favorites is the Falsies Push Up Angel. This is like a dupe for the telescopic. They kind of work the same, but the telescopic is like $13, and I think that one's like $8, so if you want to save a couple dollars, I guess use that. It's my eyebrows that are ruining this because I don't ever do them like this, and today they just turned out really bad and harsh, and I don't like it. Now for my lips, I'm going to first align them with this NYX London lip liner. This is literally my favorite lip liner ever. So guys, my hair will be getting cut soon, and I'm honestly really excited. Then for lipstick, I have two different options just because one is matte and one isn't. So this is the Revolution matte lipstick in the shade Chauffeur. It looks like this. And then I have the Too Faced Nude Beach like moisturizing lipstick. I think I'm gonna use this one today just because I kind of want to be glowy-ish. I look like an egg because of my hair. I need to fix this right away. I can't stand my hair. It's just like way too long, and it just kind of like makes my head look really flat and like an egg, so I'm gonna chop it off because I've always had short hair, and this is the first time in my life that I've had really long hair. So my long hair used to be me, but I've changed a lot since like my sophomore year, so I don't feel like myself anymore. It's just kind of weird that hair can do that to me. Like, I feel like not like myself. I don't know, it's just not me anymore. Might be me again in the next like 3 years, but right now I just want it gone. Kind of like a fresh start. But this curl is really freaking ugly. Anyway, I'm really sorry it didn't turn out that great. Honestly, it kind of looks bad, but whatever. Let me know if you guys want any more back to school videos, and go like this video if you liked it, and subscribe for more videos every week. I do post every Tuesday, and if you guys want to go follow my Instagram, post on there a lot. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.